Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. This is Victor. So right now I am at Barcelona's airport because I am about to go to the UK, to the Midlands once again. This time I'm not coming on my own. Once again, I'm coming with my mother. So this is going to be her first time in the Midlands. So I am extremely excited. Rachel is going to be waiting for us there at the airport. And later we are going to head to Coventry. We are also planning to visit Birmingham, which is the UK's second largest city. So I'm extremely excited and I would like you to stay tuned until the end of this video. Now it's time for some coffee. We're extremely surprised because we are about to drink Nicaraguan coffee from the Highlands, from Matagalpa to be more specific. And so here she is, about to drink her coffee. I must confess that I am extremely happy that we are traveling with my mom to the UK. Even more than the fact that I am traveling myself. The last time we were together on a holiday was last year in the south of France, in Côte d'Azur, to be specific, in Saint-Maxime. Therefore, I believe we are going to have a lovely time in this lovely country which I love with all my heart. After 2 hours, we finally got to East Midlands Airport. It was lovely to see Richley once again. I hadn't seen him for almost 1 month. So guys, we are finally here. Right now we are about to get a bus to Leicester, but our final destination is actually Coventry, so we've got a long way ahead. And 2 hours later, traveling by bus, we finally reached Coventry. We were extremely hungry and we just wanted to settle in our hotel. Later that evening, we got ready to go out for a drink. Cheers. And a nice curry, of course, which is our tradition. We always have a curry on our first evening in the UK. Hello guys, good morning. So today is going to be our first full day in Coventry and we're extremely excited. So we want to really go out and see what Coventry has for us. But before going out, I would like to show you the amazing and stunning views from our room. It is absolutely amazing. Now that I've shown this, we can go out to have our nice English breakfast. I have to say that my first impression is the fact that Coventry is a very modern city. Just really beautiful. You can see so many old sites, but also there are many kind of like brand new buildings around the city, and I really like that fact because you've got a balance of the new and the old. The pub that we are heading to is called the Flying Standard. In my opinion, this is the most beautiful pub in the city. If you want to go and have a nice beer or have something to eat and also appreciate a nice place with lovely architecture, you should definitely come here. After breakfast, we decided to come straight away to this shopping centre, the West Orchards, to see if we can find something interesting to buy. We have to say that Coventry is a lot better than what people actually say. It is really beautiful and there are so many things here. There are so many shops all over the place. So if you like shopping, this is definitely your city. By the way, do you know that Coventry is the 10th largest city in England and the 12th in the UK? So it is actually kind of big. So if you come here, you're not going to be bored.
So guys, I'd just like to do some sort of a review of the Britannia Hotel. Even though it's in the very centre of Coventry and the rooms are very spacious, there's lots of nice carpet inside, can you imagine that you have to pay for the Wi-Fi in the rooms? You can only get free Wi-Fi in the reception. Now that's something that I have never experienced in my life. So before coming to Coventry to the Britannia Hotel, think, do you need Wi-Fi in your rooms? Because it's £7 a day.
So guys, right now we are at the Holy Trinity Cathedral, which is basically at the center of the town. This one is facing the other one that was destroyed during the Second World War. The only thing that you can see until this day is just the spire of what it was at that time, the cathedral. In any case, right now we're going to see this one, and later we're going to see the ruins of the other cathedral that was destroyed in 1940. This church was built between the 1200s and the 1300s out of red sandstone. Holy Trinity Church would originally have more closely resembled the appearance of the nearby St. Michael's. However, several major restorations have seen much of the original brickwork replaced with a much paler coloured sandstone. Now it's time to move on to Coventry Cathedral ruins, which is a real reminder of the futility of the Second World War. The original St. Michael's Cathedral in Coventry was built between the late 14th century and the early 15th century. It now stands ruined, bombed almost to destruction, during the massive attack on the city by the German bombers on the night of the 14th of November in 1940. The tower spire and the outer wall of the church survived the bombing, but the rest of the historic building was destroyed. After the war, the cathedral was not rebuilt on the site but left in ruins as a statement of the consequences of war. The surviving spire of St. Michael's Cathedral is 245 feet high, and it is the tallest structure in the city. It is also the third tallest cathedral spire in England, next to the cathedrals in Salisbury and Norwich. I really cannot imagine what people had to go through during the Second World War. And the sad thing is that there is still some conflicts going on in Europe. I really hope that one day we can all live in peace. By the way, even though the original Cathedral of Coventry was destroyed during the Second World War, they actually built another one, which is this one. But this was built in contemporary architecture. And if you want to just pray or just like talk to God, or if you're not a believer, you can still come here and appreciate everything inside here. Since we all were here, each of us decided to light a candle to thank God for giving us another day of life. If you go outside, you will see the statue of an angel defeating the devil. I found this really inspiring. It is midday and we want to find a place where to have lunch. We came to the area where there are all these food stalls, and we are going to have a jacket potatoes with chicken curry. So we are extremely excited about it. Let's see what it is like. I suppose it is going to be extremely tasty. I really cannot believe that the last time I had a jacket potato was like about 2 years ago. Therefore, I am extremely excited about it. Right now we are waiting for a friend to go to a little town in the outskirts of Coventry. So basically we are the three of us are going, and yeah, we are extremely excited to see this person that we met back in Ipswich many years ago, and it happens that he actually lives like near Coventry, so therefore we are going to this place to have a nice drink together. Apparently we're going to be going from the West Midlands to a different shire, which is called Warwickshire. We're going to first be going to Warwick, and then we're going to Royal Leamington Spa. I have to be honest with you, I am really frustrated because I don't have my driving license, and I would like to have my car to go around the whole entire country, but I can't, and I have to be depending on other people. In any case, if you don't have your driving license, go for it, because your life will be much easier. Right now we're going through Warwick, which is considered one of the cutest, most historical, and of course, one of the poshest areas of the UK. I highly recommend visiting this town. So guys, right now we are in Royal Leamington Spa, which is basically a middle-sized town near Coventry, and it is really beautiful because like you see all these white buildings around, and it is obviously not very common to see cities where all the buildings are white, painted in white. So that is kind of like interesting. And we were not expecting to come here actually, because we were planning to go to a smaller town, and we ended up coming here. And I suppose that we are going to enjoy our time here. So we are just walking down the main street to see if we can find a place where to have a nice drink. Leamington Spa is a town in the centre of England, set on the River Lim. It is best known for its Regency architecture and broad boulevards. The colonnaded Royal Palm Room, a 19th century bathhouse, now houses the Leamington Spa Art Gallery and Museum. Leamington became a popular spa resort, attracting the wealthy and the famous, with numerous Georgian townhouses to accommodate visitors. In 1838, the legendary Queen Victoria granted the town a royal prefix, and Leamington Priors was renamed Royal Leamington Spa. Later on, we decided to go with our friend to end our day by having a nice, lovely Caribbean dish. Hello everyone, good morning. So today is our second morning here in Coventry, but we are heading to Birmingham. But we're going to the second biggest city in the UK. We are going to have a nice bacon roll with a lovely cup of coffee because we really need it to start our morning. Guys, I don't want this to sound like a promotion of Greggs, but I have to say that in this place you can get a really nice breakfast deal. You pay £2.50 and you get a bacon roll with a lovely cup of coffee. Now it's time to hit the road. I am extremely excited that we're going to finally see the second largest city in the UK. I believe we're going to have a quite great time there. So guys, we finally got to Birmingham, and right now we are in this market, fruit market. They are selling all sorts of vegetables and fruits, and my mom is just liking it. There she is. There is something very clear about Birmingham, and it is the fact that it is a multicultural city. As soon as you arrive in here, you see people from all over the world, such as from the Caribbean and Asia. So Richard, what do you think about Birmingham? Do you like it?
It's very nice to be here in Birmingham. It's very new. There are lots of lovely shops, and we're now going to go and have a little walk.
By the way, we are basically by the bullring building, and there is a bull, and very similar to the one in New York. I think that there is one, and basically people like taking pictures with this bull. They say that if you touch the nose of the bull, you can basically get good luck. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I remember my conversations about Birmingham with people in the past. They would always say that it is ugly, dirty, criminal, industrial, and etc. Just pure bad things. In my experience, for what I've seen, I think it is a rather beautiful English city and rather cosmopolitan. There is a lot to see in Birmingham. Don't you think that this city is very similar to London?
The streets are very samey, okay, to London, and you've got nice cars, and you've got lovely,
buildings,
windows, and the balustrading. It's like it's the second biggest city in the UK, so
There are many interesting facts about Birmingham that I would like to share with you. It is a little known fact that J.R. Tolkien grew up in and around Birmingham from the age of 4, and it was the city landscape and surrounding countryside that provided some of the inspiration for the sagas such as The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Since Birmingham is one of the world's first industrial cities, you wouldn't be impressed if I told you that there was a man even richer than Bill Gates, Matthew Bolton. At his pioneering peak, his personal fortune was an equivalent to twice that of Microsoft Bill Gates. In the late 18th century, he lived in the elegant Soho house where he hosted meetings for the Lunar Society. Since we are here, we decided that we want to see the Gallery of Art of Birmingham. In this place you can come for free and you can appreciate different expositions throughout the year. There is something I really like about underrated cities, and it is that whenever you go there, you may realize that whatever you heard before was not real. In this case, I have to say that all the comments I've heard about this city were quite unfair. Birmingham is quite beautiful, really cosmopolitan, and this is a place where I would like to come back in the future with more time. I'm not asking you to share my thoughts with me, but in my opinion, Birmingham is beautiful. So guys, right now we are extremely hungry and it is lunch time. And we've got to this buffet which is basically called King of Kings, and we are going to have a lovely sushi, Japanese style. I am extremely hungry. There it is. Straight after lunch, we decided to come to Birmingham's Chinatown, which is most definitely one of the massive places in the city. There is an interesting and quite unique fact about this quarter of the city, and it is that the first restaurant called Zhongying Cantonese opened in a synagogue in 1981. This place makes you feel like if you were in Asia. Even my mom said that she felt transported to China. So guys, right now we are watching news about the broadcast about the death of Queen Elizabeth II. And it is really strange actually to think about the fact that England is going to now head into a new era without the most iconic person in the royal family. That is absolutely like catastrophic. I don't want to sound corny, obviously. Don't judge me, but it is going to make a massive change in the world, I believe, especially here in the UK. And yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what the world will be like, at least here in Britain, after the death of the Queen. Later that day, we decided to go for a walk around the old town of Coventry. Many of these houses date back to the 1500s. And this is a good example of what Coventry would have looked like before the bombing of 1940. Good morning everyone, so here we are ready to go to the airport, but on the way we are going to have a stopover in the city of Leicester. Leicester is a really lovely city. Unfortunately, we're going to be here just for 2 hours because we have to go to the airport with my mom. And this is the sad moment when we have to say goodbye to my mother. She's flying on her own to Barcelona because we are flying to a different city. Right now we are back in Leicester. My mom is on her way to Spain. We just want to thank you for watching this video, and remember, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and to give us a thumbs up. And we are going to see you very soon in another place. In Ireland, exactly. So we are going to continue traveling around Ireland because Richley has to go there to get his passport. In any case guys, if you liked the video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe to the channel. So see you next time in a new video
and a new adventure.